to welcome parents, family members, administrators, members of the Board of Education, and the Superintendent of Lorain City Schools, Dr. Jeff Graham, as well as distinguished guests to the 2024-25 Lorain High National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Lorain High School Titan Battalion Color Guard, and please remain standing for the presentation of the National Anthem. Tonight, we are honored to have National Honor Society members Leanna Davis playing trumpet, along with members of the Lorain High Orchestra, which will be performing As We Honor America.
Left face.
It is with pleasure that I present to you a proud graduate of Lorain City Schools as she attended the old Lorain High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Lorain High School Principal, Mrs. Melissa Cheers.
Good evening, everyone. It is certainly a pleasure to welcome you as we celebrate the achievements and outstanding character of our students represented here tonight. I really want to thank everyone that made this ceremony possible, but a special shout out to our parents, guardians, friends, and family. Your support and encouragement has played a vital role in our students' success. And thank you to Mr. Cawthon, a phenomenal and respected teacher, department chair, and National Honor Society advisor. Thank you for your leadership. We appreciate all that you have done with our current National Honor Society members to coordinate such a wonderful induction ceremony. Let's give him a round of applause. We we must recognize that our inductees have proven themselves to be exceptional. They have gone above and beyond the expectation in the pursuit of excellence. Despite the distractions and challenges throughout their journey, our young men and women that we are here to honor have demonstrated unwavering commitment to make a difference by positively impacting our school and the community. To our students represented tonight, I certainly challenge you to continue the self-development that it takes at each stage of life to uphold the values of scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Use the dedication and passion that has set you apart as outstanding to forge ahead and become future leaders. We are truly proud of your well-deserved achievement. Enjoy. Thank you.
It is with pleasure that I present the voice of Lorain High, Mr. Stephen Cawthon.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we celebrate the induction of the Lorain High School Titans into the National Honor Society. The purpose of the National Honor Society at Lorain High School is to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to provide service, to promote worthy leadership, and to encourage the development of character in all students. Each one of you has demonstrated a commitment to these pillars, not just in words, but in actions, that have left an indelible mark on our school and our community. Throughout history, man has recognized and marked for special honor those who excel. The secondary school faculty honors the attainment already made and recognizes the promise of continued excellence in the cherished ideals of academia. As you take the solemn pledge today, remember that being a member of the National Honor Society is not the end of a journey. It is the beginning of a new chapter. It is an invitation to continue to strive for excellence, to lead with compassion, and to uphold the high moral standards, and to serve selfishly. With the founding of the National Honor Society in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1921, the National Council created an official and uniform emblem that embodied the four fundamental principles of the organization that still exist to this day: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Today, it is estimated that more than 1 million students participate in NHS activities, and NHS chapters are found in all 50 states, U.S. territories, Canada, and around the world. Chapter membership not only recognizes students for their accomplishments, but challenges them to develop further through active involvement in school activities and community service. The students of Lorain High School that are members of the National Honor Society are successful due to their efforts and those of the important individuals in their lives, which is you. To the parents and families here today, we thank you for your unwavering support, your role in shaping the character and values of these exceptional individuals, and that has been immeasurable. To the faculty, thank you for your guidance and mentorship. Your commitment to education has laid the foundation for the success we celebrate here today. To the inductees, wear your membership in the National Honor Society as a badge of honor. Let it be a constant reminder of the responsibilities you carry, the potential you possess, and the positive impact you can make on the world. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and may your journey as members of the National Honor Society be filled with continued growth, inspiration, and unwavering commitment to making a difference. At this time, I would like to introduce the elected officials for the 2024-25 Lorain High National Honor Society. And as I introduce each officer, I will present them with a rose. This rose is a symbol of your initiation and membership in the National Honor Society. As I introduce your name, please come to the podium. Treasurer, Senior Cassidy Hall. Secretary, Senior Susan Park. Vice President, Senior Penelope Wallace. And President, Senior Katie Lee. It is now my privilege to turn the program over to the President of the National Honor Society, Katie Lee.
I will now light the center candle to symbolize the National Honor Society flaming torch, and as the candles represent the fundamental principles of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. It is my honor to introduce the 2024-25 members of the Lorain High National Honor Society, as the Lorain High Orchestra will play the processional Rigodon by Andre Combra, led by Mr. Theodore Terhune. The following seniors are returning members of the Lorain High School National Honor Society. Liz Alvarez. Returning members, you may be seated. At this time, we will recite the pledge of the National Honor Society for all new members. Inductees, please repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold
I pledge myself to uphold
the high purposes of the National Honor Society,
the high purposes of the National Honor Society,
to which I have been selected.
to which I have been selected.
I will be true to the principles for which it stands.
I will be true to the principles for which it stands.
I will be loyal to my school.
I will be loyal to my school.
I will maintain and encourage high standards of character,
I will maintain and encourage high standards of character,
scholarship,
scholarship,
leadership,
leadership,
and service.
and service.
I now proclaim you duly installed members of the National Honor Society. Inductees, you now may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to bring to the stage National Honor Society members Leanna Davis and Kylie Gray as they will perform the Lorain High alma mater.
Alma mater, we do pledge to our loyalty, pride, and truth. We will honor thee in all we do, the silver and the blue. For the precious memories, knowledge given, friendships old and new, we will ever sing our praise to you. Our alma mater, Lorain High.
As the Vice President of the National Honor Society, it is my honor to represent the speakers for tonight's induction ceremony. We will now hear from a few selected members on the keys of principle of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Liz Alvarez is a senior who is in the path to receiving her associate's degree to the early college program. She is on the top 5% of her graduating class and plans to attend The Ohio State University to double major in criminal justice and public affairs to become a lawyer. Liz is a young scholar and a member in the Superintendent Advisory Committee here at Lorain High. She is one of the volleyball varsity captains and currently has a 3.9 GPA. Liz is also a bilingual as she migrated from the Dominican Republic with her family. She strives in the eye of the public as she is part of ACES, a mentoring program where they lend a helping hand around the community. This is her second of being the National Honor Society, and she is more honored to be standing in front of you to speak about character tonight.
Can you guys hear me? Okay. So, good evening, everyone. Thank you all so much for attending our annual National Honor Society induction ceremony. But before we begin, I would like to take a moment to congratulate all of my fellow members and give them a round of applause for all their hard work and dedication to being pristine representatives of not only Lorain High, but themselves as well. I am Liz Alvarez. Alvarez, and today I will be speaking about character. NHS addresses 4 virtues, one of them being character. With immense pride, I am able to say that everyone seated in these chairs were rightfully chosen. The members seated are the best qualified to represent Lorain High because their character shines through. Every step they have taken has led to accomplishments they once thought impossible. But yet, the journey has just begun. National Honor Society is a family that I am wholeheartedly invested in, and I will continue to walk with hand in hand. We all succeed as individuals, but we are a powerful force when united. Character is defined as the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. But when elaborating on it face to face, character can be many different things. It ranges from having integrity, compassion, and morals. Character is not inherited, so you have the power to determine which qualities to display to the world. Your character is a reflection of your heart and soul, so be prideful of yourself because there will never be another you. Whenever you walk into a room, your character speaks before your words. This enhances the importance of your image, so dig deep and try to be your authentic self with humility. As a daughter of immigrants, character has been crucial in the mold that makes me Liz. Leaving my homeland behind and immersing myself into a new culture had me seeking my identity. Starting from zero and having a language barrier are not the most ideal obstacles one may encounter. You can either crumble or use this as a way to build your backbone and strengthen your character. At times where I felt lost or had no motivation, I have always remembered how my parents' sacrifices paved the way for my future. They raised me to be a young lady with morals and a big heart while also never allowing my tribulations to define me. I continue to carry this upbringing in my walk of life, whether it may be on a volleyball court or in a classroom. My character is still evolving, and being a captain of my sports team or just an active member of a mentoring group has given me the opportunity to become a better player, a better friend, and a better person. Being in tune with your environment, emotions, and showing gratitude to the flaws that accompany you is the biggest blessing and challenge we all face. No matter the fall, walk with a chip on your shoulder. No matter the triumph, remember that you deserve everything presented to you. Let your character open doors that some might have declared as unworthy to be yours, solemnly based on your background. Being a student from Lorain already places a target on your back and builds assumptions that couldn't be any further from the truth. Take this with a grain of salt and allow your character to shut down all the misconceptions because you are more than enough. The diversity of Lorain comes across as a threat to neighboring communities, but let that fuel your fire because if not you, then who? Continue to showcase the light and heart you have all been blessed with and leave your mark on society. Represent the NHS with dignity, but don't stray away from who you truly are. May I leave you with this final statement, written by the one and only Miss Maya Angelou. I have learned that people will never forget what you said, people will never forget what you did, people will never forget how you made them feel. May you all remain true to yourself and share your beautiful smiles with the rest of the world. Thank you.
Aaron Tillett is a senior and an early college student dual enrolled at Lorain Community College, where he will graduate with an associate's degree of arts. Aaron was also selected to become a Tribe Scholar for his academic success and diverse background. After high school, he plans to continue studying at Princeton University for their Bachelor of Science of Engineering, where he will go after a major in STEM, with a focus on software engineering and a minor in finance. Aaron is also sponsored by the STERIS, a leading provider in infection prevention and procedure products and services, and plans to start his career within the service industry and move into IT. This is his second year in the National Honor Society. As the former student council president, Aaron works tirelessly to serve his school and was honored to join the Lorain City Schools Endowment Community. With his collaborated with community leaders, including the superintendent, to distribute funds that support classrooms and enhance the arts in the district. Aaron and his grandmother volunteers at their local church where they deliver food in the community. Inspired by his work ethic and those around him, today he'll share his reflection on the value of scholarship and its role in his journey.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate the academic journey of so many hardworking students. Having such a supportive audience goes just beyond words. After all, it's your dedication that drives us to move forward. I'm honored to speak on and attest to scholarship, a word that deeply resonates with me, not just as a concept, but as a personal commitment. Scholarship for some may refer to academic learning or excellence, but for me, it's more personal. I think scholarship is about continuous self-improvement, curiosity, and a resolute drive to keep climbing higher, step by step, challenge by challenge. Growing up, my aunt would often remind me that luck isn't the determining factor for your success, but you are. The sentiment she left behind paired well with the saying best said in my favorite language, "Wasuru tai koto hodo wasuru koto wa dekinai," or, as Nietzsche once wrote, "We may never forget what we endeavor to forget." To me, it's a reminder that, while setbacks may tempt us to dwell on the past, real growth comes from moving forward and seeing challenges as lessons to carry with us. Being better, I've realized, doesn't mean outdoing others. Instead, it means continuously improving yourself. There's no such thing as instantaneous success in scholarship. The mindset of constantly bettering yourself has helped me focus on learning from each experience, a skill I heavily relied on through one of my hardest challenges. Speaking of which, one of my hardest academic challenges was math. The first time I had math class in high school, I struggled a lot. I spent hours trying to understand problems that came easily to others, and it often felt like I was climbing a mountain that was only a few steps from my classmates. But instead of letting the feelings of defeat get to me and stop trying altogether, I kept trying and eventually pushed forward. Today, I'm proud and excited to be enrolled in classes from the college, and honestly, they feel like a breeze. But they feel like this because I tried my best, and as simple and as cliche as that may sound, trying your best is all you need to move forward. Scholarship has taught me the value of accountability, not just myself, but to those I represent. Being accountable lent me the chance to contribute to activities that taught me many lessons. For example, I learned to show up for others and make choices that not only reflect my values, but honor the legacy of those who came before me. As students, our achievements aren't always just our own. They're typically built on the foundation that teachers, families, and friends who've invested in our success provided us. I believe that I and many others wouldn't be on the stage here today if no one ever reached out to help show us the right path. A true scholar is someone who learns with a purpose in mind. I don't just study to pass exams or earn good grades, but to contribute to something larger. I see my education, in every facet, as a way to develop skills that can create positive change and give back. My drive to learn is fueled by a sense of duty, to innovate, and to ensure that my knowledge benefits more than just myself. I want to make a difference in technology and beyond, seeing the real-world impact of my work for myself. Being chosen to speak on scholarship tonight fills me with pride and is a reflection of my efforts. It's more than just a title or a GPA. Scholarship, for me, is the courage to face failure, to ask questions, to dig deeper, and to keep going even when the path ahead isn't clear or looks frightening. It's the resilience to try again after many setbacks, knowing that each step forward is part of a larger journey. So, to everyone here tonight, students, parents, teachers, and friends, know that you are part of our journeys and your impact is greater than you may think. Your support, encouragement, and belief in all of us make a big difference. And to my peers, keep striving, keep learning, and never underestimate yourself or feel guilty for just one mistake. Thank you.
Marlena Klabowski. Marlena is a senior who is in her second year of the National Honor Society. Not only will she be graduating with her high school diploma, but she will also be receiving her associate's degree through Lorain County Community College. She has worked hard, received both of her diplomas with honors. She is the LHS Color Guard and is proud to be a member of the Young Scholars Program. Marlena hopes to attend The Ohio State University and major in nursing. Tonight, Marlena will be speaking in leadership.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Marlena Klobowski, and I'm truly honored to not only be on this stage today, but to also be standing in front of you all giving you this speech tonight. I'd like to kick things off with the question, when you hear the words leader and leadership, what images or qualities come to mind? Do you think of words like strength, reliability, or even a willingness to take charge? It's pretty common for people to associate leadership with authority or rank, but I want to challenge that notion. It's a big misconception that often leads to misunderstanding the true essence of what it means to lead. Leadership is about much more than just being in charge. True leadership is not defined by a title, it's defined by the impact we have on those around us. It's about our responsibility to uplift and inspire others to reach their fullest potential. Leadership is also a journey of learning and growth. It involves recognizing both our strengths and our weaknesses and being committed to continuous self-improvement. As leaders, no matter what, we will always face challenges and obstacles in our pursuits. It's inevitable. This journey requires an open and positive mind with the willingness to learn from every experience. To me, true leadership is about inspiring others and guiding those around us to achieve their very best. A great leader listens, supports, and motivates their team, fostering an environment where everyone can grow and succeed together. I want to emphasize the word team because effective leadership means that every member is valued equally and together we work towards a common goal. One of the most important lessons I've learned is that a good leader is always learning and always evolving. Leadership isn't about getting everything right on the first attempt. Sometimes we might not even get it right on the second. They may even have to come back the next day with a fresh perspective. But no matter what, they never give up and ultimately succeed. To be a leader, it doesn't mean we have to have a straight shot to success. Sometimes our path is winding. What defines a true leader is their resilience and willingness to adapt. When faced with setbacks, leaders look at what didn't work and are willing to tweak their approach for their next attempt. This ability to persevere through tough times and remain flexible is what ultimately makes leaders effective. I also want to point out that in a leadership role, you're not always going to be liked. This is a crucial aspect that needs to be embraced. You can't sugarcoat everything. Honesty is key. However, honesty doesn't mean to be harsh whatsoever. You need to provide clear, constructive feedback with empathy. For example, if a team member isn't meeting expectations, a good leader will address the issue directly with empathy, offering them with guidance and support to help them improve. I had to do this a lot in color guard this year. Some of the girls would just yell at the newer members instead of actually helping them. Instead of yelling, I took them to the side and we went through everything from the start together. We began by talking about what they needed help with and went from there. We practiced the basics, worked on their technique, and built their confidence step by step. Over time, I saw them improve significantly. Now they're even better than me. It's truly amazing to see how much they have grown with a bit of guidance and patience. Now let's consider an important point that many fail to realize. You don't necessarily have to focus solely on fixing or bettering others to be a leader. I'm going to say that again. You don't have to have your focus on helping others to be a leader. In fact, it all starts with self-improvement. By dedicating yourself to becoming the best version of yourself, you will inspire those around you to do the same. To me, being a leader starts with leading yourself. When people see your commitment to personal growth, it encourages them to strive for their own improvement. And when people see you changing yourself for the better, it inspires them, and that is leading others to success without even realizing it. Yet, it's not just myself that is a leader. I have to note that for me, my biggest leader and role model in my life is my mom. Seeing her take on the task of 3 kids all by herself while getting everything else she needed done, like paying bills on time or keeping up with herself, inspired me. Additionally, growing up with leaders around me just encouraged me to further into the roles of leadership. Leadership is important to me because my mom is a leader and my mom is one of the most important aspects of my life. I just want my mom to know that she is greatly appreciated and not a day goes on where I would never need her. In conclusion, leadership is about so much more than holding a position of authority.
It's about inspiring, guiding, and supporting others. It's about being committed to continuous learning and growth, as well as embodying resilience and honesty. I encourage each of you to reflect on these principles and apply them in your daily lives. Remember, all of us in this room have the potential to be leaders. Thank you all for being here and listening to me tonight. I'm really looking forward to the wonderful memories we'll create together in our NHS community.
Our final speaker, Joey Hall Jr., is a senior at Lorain High School and will be graduating with his honors diploma and his associate's degree. He is also a part of the Young Scholars Program through The Ohio State University and the Kent State Upward Bound Program. Joey also plays for the Lorain High baseball and football team. In addition to this, he participates in the book club and in community cleanups. His future plans are to attend college to study business and architecture, and potentially play baseball at the college league. He will be speaking on topic of service.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joey Hall Jr. Today I will be speaking about the importance of service. We often encounter service in various forms, such as community service, community service, technical service, and more. But what does service truly mean? Why is it so essential? Service at its core is the act of providing, helping, or supporting someone in need. It's a gesture that fulfills a purpose or solves a problem, big or small, for someone other than yourself. Service is what happens when we see someone in need and we act to meet it. Whether it's helping a customer in business, volunteering in our community, or even lending a hand to a friend. In every form, service goes beyond the self, aiming to create something positive and impactful for someone else. One of the most vital roles of service is problem solving. In customer service, for example, employees work tirelessly to address concerns, address questions, and ensure customers feel supported. This type of service helps individuals and strengthens the relationships between business and their customers. People remember how they were treated, and by offering quality service, business can foster loyalty and trust. It shows people that they are valued and their needs matter. Service also plays a crucial role in creating value, and not just in an economic sense. Think about the last time you were in a store or spoke to a representative over the phone. If that interaction went well, you walked away with more than just a product or a solution. You walked away with a sense of satisfaction. Good service leaves a positive impression and adds intangible value, whether it's feeling of respect, appreciation, or simply knowing that someone was there to help. This added value is what keeps people coming back, what builds loyalty, and what fosters connections between individuals and organizations. Another important aspect of service is accessibility and convenience. Service like healthcare, transportation, and grocery delivery allows us to navigate our lives more smoothly and focus on things that matter most. Imagine a world without reliable medical service or public transportation. Life would be so much more challenging, and our ability to grow and thrive would be severely restricted. In this way, service functions as a backbone of society. They are the support systems that make life easier and more efficient. Beyond business and infrastructures, service is also the driving force in the community building and social goods. Public services like education, sanitation, and emergency response are essential for the health and the well-being of every community. Teachers serve students by nurturing their potential, and sanitation workers keep our neighborhoods clean. And emergency responders protect us in times of crisis. Without these services, our community would struggle to function. They remind us the importance of contributing to something larger than ourselves. These services don't just provide convenience, they foster security, stability, and trust within community. Service can even affect one on a personal level. We choose to serve others, whether through volunteering, lending a hand, or simply listening to someone who's in need. Service fosters empathy, humility, and patience. It reminds us on the impact that we can have on others. When we serve, we become part of something bigger, something that gives us a purpose and connects us to others. Service had an impact on me because it makes me more aware of my blessings and privileges. The gratitude makes me more mindful and appreciative of what I have, helping me find the contentment and joy in life's simpler aspects. Thank y'all for coming.
I can't see. That light, bro.
A special thank you goes out to everyone who helped make tonight's ceremony such a special event. Mr. Pappas, Mr. Owen, Ms. Dahlhausen, and the Culinary Arts Department for preparing the refreshments for tonight, Lorain City Schools TV 20, the Lorain High School Junior ROTC program, Coach Killian, Mr. Theodore Terhune, and the Lorain High Band and Orchestra, and the entire custodial staff for making this event possible. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the cafeteria for refreshments.